Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. This is Cheap Comic Collector and it's episode number 265. Let's see, we're into March by now, so uh hope everybody's survived the winter okay and things should start warming up for everybody pretty soon. And thanks for watching. If you could do me a favor, please like and subscribe. I know if you're not a YouTube creator, it's easy to forget to show that little appreciation, but I know I didn't used to do it until I learned how important it is to the creators. It is what drives the YouTube algorithm. It lets other people find your videos. When I first started doing the videos, I couldn't find my own video. If I typed in the name Cheap Comic Collector, it did not come up until like 60 down from where I started. And there isn't any other, there isn't any other thing. It would come up with all these recommended videos that had absolutely nothing to do with what I typed in. And I had to go down a long ways to find my videos when I first started, which is ridiculous. And I only did that, I didn't have to search for my own. I just wanted to see what other people were seeing. And so, yeah, hitting that like and subscribe really helps. It lets other people know what's going on and so on and so forth. So thank you very much for doing that. Appreciate it. Appreciate all of you for being here. And today I got quite a stack of comics here. Look at this. This is a lot. This is I got these from a let's see, a seller on Hip Comics, Pit Viper, I believe. And he sent them in an unusual box. Let me show you the box he sent them in. It's this box here. So, and then he wraps them. They're all, most of those are bagged and boarded. And then he wraps them in these basically recyclable shopping bags. And that's how he protects them in shipment. Puts a little packing around the edges. And I've bought from him before. And I get good stuff from him. And cheap. These were 99 cents a piece, even though they were at auction. He doesn't have that many people bidding on his auctions. He'll do a featured auction once in a while, and they kind of get buried on the featured auctions page. He'll usually show up on the second page when there's a second page because I don't actually know why. They don't seem to go in any particular order. Some of them do, and some of them don't when they show up on those sites. So, a lot of people I think don't find him, because he's got good stuff. It's 99 cents. He does a shipping deal where he only charges like $5.85 for shipping, no matter how many you buy. And so these only came out to like $1.10 with shipping. And I did get outbid on a few, but most of them, this is what I got. So this first one, we got Adventures of Apocalypse Al. And this was a trade paperback. It's from Image, I believe. Yep. And I wasn't familiar with this, but I realized it was a trade paperback. So I went ahead and grabbed it because, for 99 cents for a trade paperback, as long as it's comic books, I would probably grab just about anything that's a trade paperback that's comics. So looks like I got some sketchbook pages, some covers from the series. And other than that, I don't really know anything about this. On the back, it says, all too often, private investigator Allison Carter is the only one who stands between the rest of us and the end of the world. In her biggest and most dangerous case to date, Apocalypse Al must fight her way through a collection of some of the biggest lunatics this side of the abyss. And then it goes on to list a bunch of different things like wizards and monsters and things. Written by J. Michael Straczynski. And artist is Sid Cotian. So art looks pretty good. I don't, like I said, I'm not familiar with this story, so I will stick this in the reading pile. He's cool. And see how it goes. And then next up, we have Batlash number 7 from the original Batlash series. I thought I had some of these, and I didn't. I only had ones from the newer series. So this is my first, according to my list anyway, this is my first issue of the original series. And I believe this was also the last issue of the original series. It didn't last very many. And then we got Batman number 559. Or no, that's the sticker. Batman number 371 from 1984. Sorry. I don't know why they have a sticker that says 559 on there. That's weird. Unless somebody was trying to sell it for that. But even that's weird. It's just a weird price if that's the price. But anyway, looks like this one has Catman in it. And a few Conans that I've been missing. Conan the Barbarian 144. And sorry, I'm just going to try and get these stickers off as I go. I don't enjoy stickers on my bags, except the date ones that I've been putting on them. There's number 217. And sorry, guys, all these Conans are issues that I need, so none of these are going to end up in a sale. 239. And number 250. Giant Size Spectacular. And then we got Detective Comics number 620. And seen that issue a few times. This is my first time having it. And then I got a whole bunch of Doc Savage comics. So those will be cool. Most of these are high grade too, according to the stickers. That's a 9.0. This is number 1 from 1988. When DC gave it a shot as an ongoing series. I think it lasted a couple of years. And this is number 2. Got a Andy and Adam Kubert doing the cover on this one. And there's number 2 from the mini-series that came out before the ongoing. This is from 1987. And it looks like Kubert Brothers worked on this one too. So Denny O'Neil and Kubert's. Looks like Denny O'Neil was the writer on the ongoing as well. And here's number 3. This is back to the ongoing again. So, yeah, this is done by Adam and Andy Kubert as well. You can definitely see their father's influence on that cover. And there's number 4. These grade stickers want to come off it. Those price stickers have been on there for a while. They don't want to come off. And I'll get the stickers later. That's just getting in the way. There's number 5. Number 6. Doc Savage in Space. That's different. It's number 8. Did I miss a number 4? There, there was number 4. All right. Yeah, number 4 I actually already have. So Number 8. There's number 12. 13. 14. 15. And it looks like Mike Barr took over the writing chores at this point, with Morissette doing the art. Number 16. And there's number 17, where he teams up with the Shadow. Yeah. And number 20. 21. And number 22. And this was actually an Adam Kubert cover. It looks like it looks like a painted cover, I think. And that was the Doc Savages that I got. So those are pretty cool. We got Fantastic Four, number 584. And League of Justice. This was one of the prestige format issues that DC did when they were doing the Elseworld stories. This is number 2. And very different looking. I got a couple old Marvel tales that were in there that I went ahead and grabbed, since the shipping was basically free at that point. Number 72 and number 73. So those are reprinting a couple of classic Amazing Spider-Man issues. You got Iceman on the cover here. Old issue of Marvel Team Up, number 59. Spider-Man with Yellow Jacket and the Wasp. And I checked all these older issues. They are complete. I'm not sure if it was this one or one of the Marvel 2-in-1s, but they even had the Marvel value stamp in there. So that's cool. Here's Marvel 2-in-1 number 12. This one's pretty worn out on the spine. That's about the worst spine I've ever seen, where it's still completely there and not torn. But, you know, it's Marvel 2-in-1 number 12, really early one. So happy to get that. Marvel 2-in-1 annual number 3. This one's got some issues. If I had seen this in person, I probably wouldn't have gotten it, because it's got holes up here, it's got holes over here, and this tear actually goes into the first page as well. But that's all right. Still readable. Mort the Dead Teenager. He's young, he's terminated, he's Mort the Dead Teenager. So this is number 1. I don't know much about this series either. Obviously, it's some kind of humor book. Larry Hama wrote this. Larry Hama wrote a humor book. What do you know? Art by Gary Halgren, who also did the cover, I think. Yeah, I saw his name on the cover. So not too familiar with this. It was an ongoing series. And it looks like he dies in a car crash, maybe. Although I don't know if that's the same. I think that's the main. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know which is which. I won't know till I read the story, I guess. So. Different from the 90s. Could be fun. We'll find out. And then we got Secret Society of Supervillains. Number 8, with Captain Comet and the Flash and the Trickster and Gorilla Grodd on the cover. Rich Buckler art and Jack Abel doing the inks. Shade the Changing Man, number 8. This was the last issue of Shade's original series. And this will be my first exposure to that as a character, actually. I think I've read like a crossover or something that maybe he was in, but I didn't really know who he was or anything about him. So, Prez number 4, Vampire in the White House. Yeah. No comment. Number 3, Assassin at Large. There's a kid in the White House and an assassin at large. I don't know. These look like they'll be fun. I think it only went for 4 issues. I think I have everything except the first issue. So, Simon Dark number 1 from 2007. Not a character I'm familiar with. Gotham City's Other Protector. Don't know much about this one. I kind of remember the name Simon Dark from somewhere. Steve Niles wrote it. Scott Hampton was the artist and the cover artist. That's a cool opening scene there. That almost looks like it's a photo instead of art. Very darkly toned as far as coloring is concerned. The ads are grabbing my attention because of the art is so dark. Makes the ads pop out whenever you show up. And so there's the character. To be continued. So it wasn't ongoing, I guess. I'm just not familiar with it. And then we got Superman Annual number 3 from 1991. According to the seller's notes, that this is a second printing. But I don't know how you determine that. So, obviously, got Batman, Robin, Justice League versus the Man of Tomorrow today. The Joker number 1, also featuring Punchline, so I grabbed that for 99 cents because, why wouldn't you? And then I got some old beat-up copies of Uncanny X-Men to fill in a couple holes. This is number 151, and this is, this cover's just had it. It's really torn up, but where else am I going to find that issue for 99 cents? I went ahead and grabbed it. I got number 297, which I'd have sworn I have this one, but my list says no. And number 314. And I've got Thor, number 343, one of the issues during Walt Simonson's run. And number 342. Nice Simonson cover there, very cool. Thunderstrike number 1, first issue with all the glitter that goes along with it. This one looks to be in really nice shape. I don't see any spine ticks or anywhere. Corners are good. Looks really nice to me. Ultimate Fantastic Four number 1. So don't currently have that in the collection. I think I sold that. I used to. I think I sold it. Uncanny X-Men Annual 2000. And then some Warlords that I needed to fill in a few holes as well. And number 66. My girl was still doing the covers at that point. And number 68. And then an X-Men number 2. And a old Freedom Fighters. This is number 9. And this looks like it's in pretty good shape too for its age. It's nice and flat. It does have some spine ticks over here in the black part that are real noticeable, but other than that, looking good. Hex number 2. He actually had a whole bunch of hexes that I maybe could have gotten almost the whole series, but I didn't feel it was a series I needed to pay actually 99 cents to obtain. I'm pretty sure I can get them cheaper than that eventually. But I did go ahead and grab this one, number 2, because I already had number 1. So John Byrne's Next Men, number 24. Pretty much grabbed that just because of the cool monster cover. I don't know. Oh, it's got slick paper now. I don't think my other issues have slick paper. Oh, and it looks like concrete shows up. That looks like concrete in there. And there's the monster guy. So not exactly a monster. He's some kind of humanoid. But his name is Trog, so maybe he is a monster. He's just got a battle suit. Wow. Quite a letters page in this one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-page letter column. I don't think I've ever seen that before in a comic. Jonah Hex number 1 from 2006. So I snagged that one. It's got the cover by Frank Quitely. And last but not least, Korak, Son of Tarzan. This one is issue number 47, and it's the second issue by DC with a Joe Kubert cover. So, cool books. Happy to have them all. And that's the way it is. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Not sure what we're doing tomorrow, but I'll figure it out. Probably do, I haven't done any reading episodes for a little bit, so I'll probably do one of those unless I get some more comics in real quick. So, thanks for watching, and I appreciate you. I'm so happy that you've dropped by, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you.